Hey guys, this is Kitty the Messy Soap or Royal Appleberry, and tonight I am coming with a soap that I have been trying to figure out since last year exactly what I wanted to, as far as the colors, what I wanted to make. And so this is another one of Rustic Essentials fragrances, and this is Awapuhi Seaberry, and I love the fragrance. I absolutely love it. I just couldn't come up with something that just spoke to me as far as the color scheme. So an idea, which this is nothing new to anyone really, but as you can see, 1, 2, 3, these are like my little color swatches that anybody can get for free at any hardware like Lowe's or Home Depot or whatever your local hardware store is. And so I kind of just play around with these and figure out which ones that kind of match and feel good to me, and this is what I came up with. So for the teal color, I'm going to use Rustic Essentials, excuse me, the crustiness on the label, Caribbean Kiss, which is going to be more of this color here. And then I'm going to use Bordeaux Mica, which is Rustic Essentials as well. And so that's going to fall probably in this one here. Yeah, that's closest to the second one. And then I'm going to use Buttercup Mica, which is a yellow, which I've used a lot of it, so it's kind of hard to hold that way, but that falls into the second color as well. And I'm also going to use Arctic White as my base. And yes, that's how I came up with my ideas. I told you guys before that color inspiration can come from absolutely anything. So I love to just, I mean, it can come from nature, animals, paint swatches, whatever, absolutely whatever. I'm so glad that did not fall in my soap. But yeah, so I just want to share that with you guys. And also, my darling Hunter, my daughter, she just spoils me to death. Last year, you guys know that she bought me a stick blender for Christmas, which was this one here. And I love this thing, absolutely. And I don't know why it is, like every single one of my stick blenders, I don't care the brand, I always get this, where it kind of breaks on the inside. I mean, it still works just fine. It cracks around the attachment. I mean, like I said, it still works fine. I didn't even know she was buying me a stick blender, so she bought me this one. I love this. So the attachment is already in my my oils. So I just want to share that with you guys because I just love that. I thought that was super cool. I got some cool stuff for Christmas as far as soap making. Gabe bought me some really cool molds that you guys will be seeing. They're more or less for embeds. I got graham crackers, gummy worms, jelly beans, gumdrops, and I think there's one more I can't remember. And one of my good friends, she bought me some really cool spatulas like this one here. So I've been spoiled for Christmas as far as soap making stuff. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and get this stuff mixed in and I'll be back. Alright guys, I am back and I got everything mixed in and ready to go. I lightened my Bordeaux just because I thought it was a wee bit too dark. So that is the reason for when you see it, why it's not the same color. I think it's an unusual color for sure, but I think it's going to work. I just didn't feel right with it being that dark. So, I need my hiney cake because I have so many silicone molds and I didn't have not one clean. So, I had to go and wash or even wash one. I'm like, are you kidding, Kenny? Seriously? But anyway, that problem's out the way. So, I'm just going to go ahead and pour all my white in here, which I've already done. And then I'm going to start to pour my colors just down the middle. I think that's what I want to go with. I can actually, probably, yeah, just a little bit more of that. Okay, now the next color I will use, I'm trying to go in order of lightest to darkest just because I don't feel like washing so many spatulas, which I really have so many to wash already, but I'm just trying not to add to that pile. So, I think I'm going to go with yellow first, and then the Bordeaux in the middle, and then Bordeaux, I keep saying Bordeaux, and then the Caribbean, I forget the name of that one. Caribbean Kiss, okay, I had to look at it, put that one on top, so we're going to go in that order. Alright, so I'm going to pour this from up high. And I think I just kind of milled around a little bit too long because everything has thickened up on me. And you guys know that Rustic Essentials products, I mean, they're just like easy peasy. You have no problems with their fragrance oils at all. But by me taking off and washing that mold, well, searching for a clean mold and then taking the time to wash it. I'm like, seriously? So, shame, shame. Alright, I think I'm going to use majority and then just save whatever else for the top. I think that's the route I want to go. And Hunter, darling, thank you so much. She was just such a big help. She helped me master batch my lies and just, because I did my oils, I just didn't do my lies, so shame, shame. But I got that done, so I have enough for 12 loaves of soap. Yay! So super excited about that. All right, so just kind of give that a little wiggle. Don't want to bang it. All right, so yeah, this is the color of the Bordeaux now. Bordeaux, I can't seem to pronounce that word. So yeah, this is the color of it now. It's just a softer color now. It's not as dark as it was, but I think it's going to work. I really do. I really do like that color too. All right, so pour this one from up high as well. I'm trying to get it down the middle. Yeah, I think that's going to be really pretty. I do. I might get just a little bit more on that end. All right, yeah, I'm actually very happy with this color. Just dashed a little bit of white in it, and that's how I lightened it. Nothing fancy. All right, and now for my Caribbean kiss. Just trying to come up with some different color combinations, just because sometimes I feel like I use the same colors over and over again. I mean, well, sometimes I feel like I do, but I mean, of course, the designs are always different. But I just kind of want to branch out and try some colors that I'm just not, you know, used to using. I'll turn this around. Not that it'll make much of a difference, but I just feel like I want to. Can you guys see? Yeah, you're in camera. I just don't want to put your camera down. We'll put you guys too close because I may pour soap on you. And that's not what I want to do. That's kind of mean. All right. I just wish it was a little bit more fluid if I hadn't mucked around so much. Just because I wanted this to kind of go directly in the middle. But by it pouring out in plops instead of rivulets, I'm not going to get that. But it's cool, man. I still think it's going to come out cool, man. Cool. All right. And if this is your first time watching my channel, hello! So glad you're here. Yes, I am. Very, very happy that you were here. We have just loads of fun here. I have like the coolest Fukin subscribers, man. I'm telling you. So if you want to become one of those cool Fukin subscribers, just hit that button. And you will be, because I'm telling you, we have a grand old time here. We really, really do. I always say that. And I know some of you probably get sick of me, like, okay, we get the point, but sorry guys, I love you, and I'm going to always give you props because you deserve it. If it wasn't for you all, I would not be here. So, yes, I do have amazing, amazing subscribers. I do. And I'm very proud to tell the world that, because that's just how I feel. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and just take some more yellow and put it on top of that. And I'm going to do a chopstick swirl, because that was just the idea that I had in mind. So I'm going to go ahead and execute it still. And I've not done a swirl in a long time. I've just done drop swirls. So I'm kind of jonesing now. And for those of you who watch, I don't watch much television when I can, because I never really have time to do any of that. And I'm just not a big television watcher anyway. But oh no, oh my goodness gracious. Okay, I just spilled soap all down my new apron. Shame, shame. Oh well, what can you do? And I guess I'm going to need a new spatula anyway, so fun times. Hopefully I can just put some shout on that and it won't stain, because I totally ruined my other apron. I mean, absolutely. But that's the life of a soap maker. So, but anyway, as I was saying before I went and ruined my apron, yeah, I've been watching Nurse Jackie on Netflix. Oh my goodness gracious, that's such a good show. If you haven't saw it, you should watch it. It's such, man, that's a good show. I'm not going to give any spoilers, but it's really, really good. I've just been seriously like binging out on that show. I'm on season 7 already. I'm kind of sad, like, dude, what am I going to watch? But it is really, really, really good. So I've been having a blast watching that. Come on out of this cup, would you? That's right, come on out. Oh, this smells so good. It's very tropical, but it's like, you know, like if you're in a tropical place and you get like this really light breeze that comes through and you can smell like the flowers, and oh, that's how this smells. It just puts you in a tropical mood. It really does. It smells divine. And that's why I've been saving this one until I figured out exactly what I wanted to do with it. So now I have it, and I think that I'm going to be very, very happy. And I know this is a very, very odd color combination, but sometimes, guys, you got to step out your comfort zone, you know? You know what I mean? Just step on out and say, you know what, I'm doing it, whatever. If it doesn't come out right, then ooh, well, I tried it. But I do think this is going to turn out nicely. I think the colors are going to be a good marriage for sure. So, I'm just going to say very little for the top. Get a little bit more in the middle because I seem to keep getting very light in the middle. Alright, I think that's good. And yeah, I'm gonna use a little bit more. I should probably just use all this white because I don't think I'm gonna need much. I'll just save a dollop. Yep, just like that. And I think also I could just, let me see what I got left. Just a little splash of yellow. Oh, I put it all in the same spot because I really don't want a whole lot for the top. Alright, so now let me give this a bang down and we will commence the swirling. I'll be back. Alright guys, I'm back, yeah, and I'm like, ever since I banged this down, I'm really in love with this. I do think it's just going to work out marvelously. I do. So, I'm just going to go ahead and add the rest of, oops, no, I'm not. I'm going to go ahead and swirl this, and then I'm going to add the rest to the top and figure out what design we're going to do from there. Should probably clean this off because it's kind of grody. But I'm just, you know, again, for those of you who do not know, I'm a tester for Rustic Essentials, and again, I'm saying this because I know a lot, even myself, I'm just like, when I hear people promote other things, I'm like, yeah, right, you're just saying that because you're being paid. Number one, I'm not being paid. Number two, I was just fortunate and blessed enough for her to choose me. And I'm just honest. If I don't like something, trust me, I will tell you that I don't like it. And I can honestly say that every single thing of Rustic Essentials, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. The fragrances are just so easy to work with. I mean, okay, because I made a soap. It was just a remake that you guys already saw me make before I made this one. And I'm telling you guys, woo, I don't know what it is. I mean, it was actually my signature soap. I've made that soap how many times? Come on. And I've never had like a seize like I got this time. My goodness gracious. Whew, it was a headache. I spent probably 45 minutes like stirring out. It just seized. It was crazy. I was able to do it, but it was not enjoyable, and I was just kind of peeved because I'm like, you know, normally I just can laugh at my soaps if they backfire on me, but this time I'm like, dude, this is not funny because it was starting to hurt my arms just from stirring. So I just love Rustic Essentials because, you know, you never really have to worry about that. I can honestly say I've not come across anything that seized up on me. I had one fast mover, and like I said, I think I said in another video, she told me that it was a fast mover, so just be prepared for it. But it's just such a pleasure and joy just to work with their fragrance oils and their colors because I don't have color morphing. I've had so many times where I use a color from a company, and I'm not bashing anybody's company, trust me, because it could just be my recipe. But where I use purple, and you could probably find in some of my older videos where I use the purple and it turned gray. Or what other colors did I have? I had a pink that turned purple, just all kind of craziness, and I've not had that with Rustic Essentials. So if you guys are looking for a company that will give you just products for soap making that are tried and true, Rustic Essential is the way to go. I know this sounds like a commercial, but I just felt the need to say that, and I know I say it a lot, but I'm just very, very pleased with their products. I can't say enough how pleased I am with their products just because they are great products. So you should speak about them. And I know a lot of you tell me, oh, you know, I got this or that or this, or hey, I already had that from Rustic Central. I was wondering about it. I'm going to go ahead and use it now since you used it. So with me being a tester, and pretty much I would say 95% of my soaps are made out of their products. You can see that, okay, look, she just used that. I was wondering about that fragrance, and I'm telling you, the fragrances always last. They're very, very strong. They stick. They're not overpowering. What I mean by strong, I've never had a fragrance leave me from them, you know. I've had soaps that I made and they smell amazing, and then a couple of days later, not so amazing. A couple of weeks later, they don't smell like anything. Never had that either. So Rustic Essential is just one of those places. And then one thing about them as well, they just have fragrances that are just so unique. I'm telling you, so unique. You're not going to find them, you know, anywhere else, because they have all these cool blends that you're just like, wow, I never thought to put those together. But I just love everyone at Rustic Essentials. I love their products, and that's why I'm proud to be a tester for Rustic Essential. I can't say enough how awesome their products are. You can see that in my soaps. You can see as I'm making that I'm not having crazy issues. And if I do have a crazy issue, it's of my own doing. I do that a lot. But I'm just very happy to be using their products, because they make awesome products. So just wanted to say that. And again, I know I sound like a commercial, but hey, when you find something that you love, and the reason why I brought that up is just because I'm like, every time I decide to use a different company, and it's just stuff that I had before I started using Rustic Essentials products, I'll use it and I've just been having issues. I'm like, are you kidding? But that last season, this one I just had before now, just really kind of turned me off. I'm like, what is happening? So that was just terrible. I think, well, my Troublemaker was my worst seas ever, but this one was just kind of like running neck and neck with it. So it took me a very long time to get that soap straightened out. It really did, but I was able to do it. So it was saved, and it's going to be beautiful as usual, I think, because I did bang the daylights out of it, that's for sure. So it should not have any air bubbles at all. But yeah, I just wanted to say that because it should be said. Really should be said. All right, so now my last color, which is my yellow. I got just very little, and that's all I wanted. So I think what I'm going to do is just put a little bit of yellow on each side. Get in there. But this just smells heavenly. It is just so fresh, so airy, so light and tropical. Just loving it. And I do really like that Bordeaux, since I lightened it. I mean, it would have been grand just the color that it, you know, it is itself, but I think for this soap, this just worked better. It really did. So, yay for lightening it. All right. Let's see, got my last dregs here. And it's just like so cool that like a lot of you that have been with me from day one. I have people, my subscribers who are soapers. I have subscribers who are not soapers. I have subscribers who are thinking about becoming soapers. And the coolest thing ever, and I'm not, you know, giving props to myself, not at all, but for a matter of fact, tonight was one of those times where I've had someone say, and it was one of my subscribers who bought soap for me, saying, you know what, you've inspired me to make soap. And for me to hear that, it's just the greatest feeling ever, because I feel like, wow, you know, my soap making or my channel or whatever I'm doing something right, because I've inspired someone to want to take a shot at it, you know, see if I can do it, because it is fun. It really is fun. It's a great creative outlet, and that just means so much to me to have people say, hey, you know what, I want to start soaping. Can you help me? What should I do? How should I get started? And I just love that, guys. I'm just sentimental all over the place tonight. Let me bang this down. I'll be right back. All right. But yeah, I'm just, man, that is like a cool feeling. Especially like, I'm like, wow, you know, we're going to have so many soap makers out here, because I know like soap making, even though in our community is big on YouTube, but really soap making is a very niche market, you know. It's a very niche trade to have. You don't hear about it a whole lot. I mean, of course, within the soap community, you hear about it, but, you know, like on YouTube, especially when you start getting, without going into too much detail, but start getting contact for sponsorship and, or looking, maybe I want to start sponsorships and things like that. Yeah, they're like, soap making, man, not so much, you know. But I'm like, whatever, dude, this is what I do and this is what I love and I'm never going to stop doing it. But to see so many more people want to join in and start soap making, and just knowing that I, you know, help inspire them to want to do such, is an amazing feeling. It is to me. It really, really is. And it has nothing to do with me. It's just the fact that we're getting more soapers. It's becoming very popular. It's going to be like so super stinking huge, you know. It's going to be one of those things on YouTube where it's not a niche, you know, thing. It's something that is the norm. So I'm just super excited about that. So enough. I've talked enough about that, but it is cool. It really is cool. And I thank you all for so much support and, you know, sharing your stories and your thoughts and telling me, you know, oh, I decided I want to do this, or just your comments and just everything, guys. Thanks for being awesome. Okay, so here is my Awapuhi. That's not what I was going to say. Awapuhi and Seaberry. I don't know. I thought I had a name for it because what I envision it to look like, I'm not sure. So, I'm going to just wait and see what it turns out like, and then I'll name it. But I think I do want to put some glitter on here just because I feel like I need some. So, let's see. What colors are we going to go with? What colors? I think I'm going to do this Celestial Gold. I think that might work. Yeah, you think so? Or, I thought I had one that I was thinking of. Let's see. Nah, nope, not that. I think, yeah, I'm going to go with a Celestial Gold. I think that's going to work for me. I got some serious eyeball burn, guys. Woo! I have on my safety glasses just because I have like really oily skin, and I think my oily skin is kind of overacting and it got an eyeball. But I'm almost done here. So, get my little glitter spoon. And this glitter is from, oh yes, it's going to be beautiful. Rustic Essentials as well. They sell everything, guys. So, whatever you think you need for your soap making, go check them out. As far as, oh, ow, my eye's burning. As far as glitters and colorants and fragrances, and if you really want a different fragrance, something that's very unique and just smells amazing, go over there and get yourself some. I'm telling you, or you just go through my playlist and say, now I can decide on which ones I want. Because I helped you. You see that? I made things easy for you. Now all you got to do is go over there and give them your credit card number and go nuts. Don't go in debt. And if you do, don't blame it on me. Alright, guys. So, I think this is jazzed. I think it is. I love it. Yes, this glitter. Love it. So, if you think this soap is jazzed, just like I think so, please do give a big old fat thumbs up. That would be greatly appreciated. I always say that because it is greatly appreciated. Now let me know that you like what I'm doing here. And again, if you are new to my channel, please do subscribe and give a thumbs up too. I love thumbs up. I do. It just lets me know that you like my stuff. Okay? Alright, so this is my Awapuhi and Seaberry. That's so hard for me to say. And I love the way it smells, and I love the way it looks, and it looks very tropical. I think I'm really going to like this one. So, guys, until the cutting video, I'll see you then. Bye.